In 1502, Christopher Columbus embarked on a journey to discover a hidden world. After months at sea, he and his crew encountered the shallow waters of the Caribbean. But little did they know, this discovery would lead them to a land shrouded in mystery. The ancient book of Chilambalam holds a tale of mystery surrounding the Mayans and the Spanish conquistadors. According to the texts, the first contact between the two civilizations was marked by flourishing trade, and for 2 centuries, Spanish historical writers documented a city hidden deep within the jungles of Guatemala. However, today the once great city has vanished without a trace. The disappearance of this lost city has puzzled archaeologists for centuries, until now. Deep in the jungles of Mesoamerica, a daring French cartographer, Jean-Frédéric Waldeck, was sent on a mission to unveil the mysteries of the hidden ruins in those treacherous lands. He uncovered detailed inscriptions of the mysterious tribe living there and brought them back to Lord Kingsborough in 1834. But some of his drawings were more than just fanciful, they were fantastical. One of his illustrations depicted an ancient pyramid eerily similar to the ones found in Egypt. The shocking revelation that these two civilizations, thousands of kilometers apart, peaked in different periods fueled speculation of a link between the ancient Mayan and Asia, and even the mystical lost continent of Atlantis. Inspired by Waldeck's incredible work, John Lloyd Stephens embarked on a journey through Central America in search of these archaeological marvels. Accompanied by archaeologist Frederick Catherwood, their expeditions were obstructed with danger and hindered by local strife and the unforgiving jungle's hazards. But their perseverance paid off when they stumbled upon the peculiar-looking pyramid. As Joseph and his team delved deeper into the pyramid, they discovered a secret tunnel, winding its way through the earth like a serpent. The workers he sent to explore it returned with tales of multiple chambers and hollow sections, revealing a hidden world beneath the surface of the pyramid. How could the Mayans have constructed such a labyrinthine network, and what could they have been used for? One possible explanation was brought into the light in the 20th century when modern archaeologists began to unravel the secrets of the pyramid. They speculated that the labyrinthine tunnels and chambers were not simply secret spaces, but led to something far more tantalizing and mysterious. And to unearth this mystery, in 2018 a project was conducted to record 2 large-scale aerial LiDAR surveys within the southern half of the Mirador Basin, covering an area of 1,703 square kilometers. And what they found was entirely different from what we had previously known about the Mayans. The archaeological research resulted in the discovery of more than 775 ancient Mayan settlements, with about 1,000 ancient structures of cities, towns, and villages. This project was one of the largest LiDAR surveys ever recorded in the Mayan lowlands to date. It revealed an extraordinary density and distribution of ancient Mayan sites, but one of the most mysterious discoveries was something we never expected Mayans to have. The ancient city was webbed with a vast network of stone highways. They are called causeways and link most of the cities to the Mirador Basin. To figure out the origins of the causeways, a team of researchers from the Foundation of Anthropological Research and Environmental Studies has deduced a theory that causeways were used for local trading and exchange of materials. These were made of stone segments conjoined together like a jigsaw puzzle. They are elevated about 2 feet off the ground, and these causeways could be useful in monsoon seasons, as they were completely secure from the muddy terrain of Guatemala to help caravans get from one place to another. But what's interesting about Mayans and the causeway is they never knew what a wheel was. The Mayans were once renowned for their wealth, culture, spices, and gold. It was a complex society, rich in culture and tradition, that lived in the tropical rainforests of Central America from around 2000 BC to the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. They were skilled architects, mathematicians, and astronomers who developed a written language, an elaborate system of record-keeping, and a sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. However, they were not aware of old-world inventions such as the wheel and gunpowder. Geographical evidence shows that the Maya did not have access to horses, so why did they create causeways in the first place? One possible reason could be that the ancient Mayan cities were teeming with life, with bustling markets, grand plazas, and towering pyramids serving as the centers of political and religious power. It is possible for physical labor to be used as a means of transporting goods. However, these pathways do not go beyond the edges of the Mirador Basin, indicating that the settlements were all centered together, especially during the Middle and Late Pre-Classic periods, which took place between 1000 BCE to 150 CE. The segregation of the New World and Old World has been a huge toll on the Mayans. Their technologies were outdated even with their sophisticated society. With the arrival of the Spanish, it became a huge existential challenge for the Mayans, as the Spanish brought horses with them. This turned out to be a huge advantage for the Spanish conquerors, as Mayans were primarily known for using bows and arrows. In the 2-century-long war with the Spanish, Mayans used various weaponry, such as wooden clubs with spikes, small swords enhanced with obsidian, and hardened cotton as armor. The Spanish used muskets and English swords, but they were outmatched by the Mayans' extreme military drills. Their primary skill was ambush attack and setting up hidden traps. It slowed down the invasion of Spain for a long time. The Spanish conquest has also revealed a lot more about Mayan defensive strategies, and it begs the question, were Mayans capable warriors too? The data collected from the Mirador Basin area shows us that it had several cities, towns, villages, and even military outposts. They have also found that these pathways connected the settlements, showing that the people in the Mirador Basin probably worked together and had a strong government. The survey has also revealed that Mayan's lost city has incredible defensive features. Moats, fortresses, and boundary walls have been seen in the LiDAR 3D map. This means they were more concerned with defending themselves than previously thought. More than 60,000 stone structures have been identified in the area. The city was often surrounded by walls made of stone or brick, and these walls were often punctuated with towers that could be used as lookout posts or defensive positions. They had a well-organized army, and the military was considered a vital part of Mayan society. The army was made up of trained soldiers that was led by high-ranking officers known as ajor. Overall, the Mayans were skilled warriors who used a combination of defensive structures, military strategies, and weapons to protect their people and maintain their power. The enormously developed city in the Mirador Basin shows that a lot of work and resources were put into them, which means the early Mayans had organized ways of managing their society and economy. This turned out to be more important for learning more about how complex societies developed in Mesoamerica, and a typical Mayan city had around 4,000 residents, with glorious palaces and courts for public discourse. Almost every important building was engraved with gold and jade statues. According to the ancient Maya book written by Lower P. Traxler and Robert Scherer, it contains vast amounts of information about the Mayan civilization, its culture, and its magnificence. But the timeless glory of the Mayans now remains in ruins. Today there are only remnants left behind, hidden by the thick forest foliage. This raises the question of what caused the once great empire to disappear from the face of the earth. Although we do not know with certainty why they abandoned their cities, but one possible explanation for the downfall of the Mayan civilization could be political instability. This was common in the Mayan society, with frequent power struggles, changing alliances, and uprisings among different cities. This resulted in frequent warfare and battles, which disrupted trade, damaged infrastructure, and weakened. The political and economical stability of the Mayan civilization fell, leading to a devastating drought which some may consider as the devil's work. This prolonged drought period is believed to have taken place between AD 800 and AD 1000, and has been linked to crop failures and famine, which further decreased the empire's population. The arrival of the Spanish conquerors in the 16th century also contributed to the decline of the Mayan civilization. They brought severe diseases, like malaria, smallpox, and measles, wiping out the rest of the population. The Mayan civilization complex fall was brought on by a combination of environmental, political, economical, and social factors. All that remained were pyramids, courts, and pedestals, which were protected by the dense Guatemalan forests. The research on the ancient Mayan civilization in the Mirador Basin is a complicated and ongoing task. With the help of upcoming future technologies, scientists will be able to gain a much deeper understanding of the pre-classic period in the Mirador Basin. Archaeological research similar to this can help us prepare for the future. As a global civilization, we have made advances in warfare, weapons, and political turmoil. This discovery is not only a reminder of past civilizations, but also a warning of what to do and what not to do. The Mirador Basin will become a heritage site of the Mayans, bringing income to tribal communities and protecting the ruins from illegal deforestation and damage. Mayan's legacy as one of the greatest cities ever existed lives on in the eternal pages of history, but it gives us a glimpse of what kind of different cities and palaces could be buried beneath our feet. Maybe Indiana Jones was right all along. That's what I love about archaeological digs. You never know what you're gonna find. The flat forests of Mesoamerica may not be the only place on our planet with hidden ancient cities. Who knows what secrets lie beneath our feet?